Okay.
We are live.
Hi.
So today we're going to talk about Instagress and how it will help build your business on Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and start to share my screen, and I'm going to explain how I use it and how it's worked for me. So I have been using Instagress for about 3 weeks now. And I honestly was a little skeptical of it at first because of what it does. It almost seems a little too automated, but it's actually really cool what it does, and it doesn't have to be as, it doesn't have to come across as automated like I thought it was. So what you will start out doing is just go to instagress.com and you sign in and you connect it to your Instagram account. So you can get a 3-day free trial to try it, or you can see on the side there's some packages that you can purchase, per week, per month, or whatever. After one day, I was sold, and I went ahead and purchased the monthly membership so that I can use it all the time. So just to kind of dive in, once you sign into your account or connect your Instagram account to this Instagress, this is what you're going to see. And so just to kind of explain what everything is, this right here is going to tell you if your Instagress program is running or not. So one thing good to note about that is if you are running your Instagress program, you cannot update your settings, and that'll make sense in a second. But there is here, like when you first sign up, they'll give you like a quick start guide and kind of give you some tips on first starting out in Instagress. I did that and it was helpful, but I'm also going to go over that today too. So if that doesn't make sense, you can always ask more questions. So here are the functions it can do. It will like people's pictures. It will comment on people's pictures. It will follow people and unfollow people. So this is what I did not like about Instagress was the comments. We all know what it feels like to get an automated comment from someone. They'll comment on your picture and it will have nothing to do with the picture that you posted, and it'll say nice work when it's a picture of something like food or something like a picture of you and your spouse or someone that has nothing to do with actually the picture. And it's just annoying, really, is what it is, because it's impersonal. And we, as Beachbody coaches, want to be as personable as we can. So I did not want to do Instagress because of that one feature. However, I didn't know you can turn it off. So you can turn it off. I would recommend not using it. Some people do, but I would just recommend not using it. I don't think that it's, like I said, very personable. But I do like the fact that it can like pictures and follow people and unfollow people while you're sleeping, while you're out running errands, or even while you're working. Whatever you're doing, it can work for you. So like we had talked about in our video, or in our actual social media bootcamp video, we search people through hashtags or maybe through people's accounts. You're going to follow people that way. So what you will do in your settings is you're going to set that up for Instagress to follow, so that they know what pictures to like, what people to follow, and so on. So let's see. These are your settings. Like I said, if this is going and it says stop right here, you cannot edit this stuff. So make sure that this is paused, or you don't start it until you edit these settings. So really what you're going to be doing in this is putting in your avatar that you created. So when you think of your perfect customer or your perfect potential coach, who do you think of? Who would they follow? What hashtags would they look up on Instagram? That's another important reason why we told you to create an avatar, because this is what's going to help you put in your Instagress account. So this is just what it looks like. It's targeting, speed. There's some filters, comments and follows, unfollows, tags. I'll get to all that in a second. So what you're targeting is this is what you're gonna, oh, I don't know if this little box is in the way, but this is what you are going to have them target when they are going through Instagram and liking photos or following people. So for me, I did tags, so like hashtags, and then I did followers. So what I did, you have options. I did usernames. So you'll see down below, I had put people that I follow that I would like some of their followers too. So it's kind of like you're using their account to find followers. Do not use another Beachbody coach or a top coach, or I would not use Chalene Johnson. I wouldn't use Autumn Calabrese, just because most people that follow them are Beachbody coaches or customers. So you want people that are not in that niche already. So I personally think of who in my niche, would my avatar follow that's already rocking Instagram. So I find people that I love or that I love following that have a huge following, and I will put their usernames. I will show you all that more down below. So that's it. I use usernames. And that's all I've really specified for targeting when they're actually looking for people. You could turn on location if you want to. I don't really want to because I don't want people to know my location. Following, I don't have anything specified because I want them to find and follow people based on the tags and followers of other usernames. Likers and comment, I don't even use the commenting, so I don't touch that. And then likers, it's the same thing. I want it to just be solely based on my target for my hashtags and my followers. So when you are first starting out on Instagress, your speed, they recommend doing slow, and I did that. My first day, I did slow, because what happens is they're going to go in and they're going to like photos and follow people at a certain rate. And you want to start slow so that your account does not follow too many people at one time. And also, like here, it's going to show you, it's not going to come across as automated. But as more time passes and things like that, you can move it up to normal and fast. So I'm on fast, but I did start out with slow. And then this, you can, this is really just saying how many likes per hour do you want. You can mess with that. You can go up, below. That's a new feature to this. Before it was, the fast was 40 likes per hour, and but now you can actually change that. That's good to know. So same thing with follows and unfollows. Like I said, I don't pay attention to the comments. The delay range is going to be if they follow or unfollow you. So they have little question marks by each one, and so you can read that. I'm not sure exactly what this delay means. The option controls delay range. Okay, so you can kind of do more research on that too, but that's really cool that you can customize. So another new feature is filters. And I don't have really anything on my filters. Median age means the age of Mia you want to interact with. So one day you interact. That's something I've got to do a little bit more research on because this is a little bit new. But the media type, I do any, because it can either be like photos or only videos. I have them like both videos and photos. That's kind of a preference for me. And all these other filters, like if you see the new, they're all brand new. So I'm just going to kind of tell you what I've been doing recently. So comment, not even going to touch on that just because I don't use it. So the follow cycle, what this means is it's going to follow every 50 people it follows, it's going to stop following people, and then it's going to start unfollowing people. And one thing that Bridget and I have talked about is turning off the unfollow feature, because you could follow people and they may not follow you back right away. So you may not want Instagress to unfollow them. So what I'm going to do, to back up a little bit, what I have been doing is I've just had follow and unfollow back on both. And daily it's getting me, quite a bit of followers, but it's also unfollowing a lot of people too. To give you a little perspective, I've been doing this, it says up there 16 days, so really plus 3 days, so 19 days. And I have grown my Instagram following by almost 400 people, and that's like 2.5 weeks. So that to me was huge, because my goal for the whole month of August was to grow my Instagram account by 100 likes, and I doubled that within the last week of the month. So I really have seen a lot of great success with Instagress. And some of the people don't always buy, but it's really just to get more eyes on your account and to reach more people. So it's kind of like when you boost a post on Facebook, you're boosting to more eyeballs. It's the same thing with Instagress. You're liking people, you're following people, so you can bring them to your page, so that as you're posting and as you are sharing your story and sharing what you have to offer and sharing your life, you're going to gain trust and gain, hopefully, more customers or coaches. So the big things I wanted to touch on, though, are hashtags and usernames. So these are the hashtags I have personally been using. And my avatar is new moms, because I want to be a mom very soon. Don't know how soon, but soon. And so I like following new moms and seeing their journey. I also love newlyweds, because I am almost a year and a half into my marriage. I love people who are engaged, because that's why I lost all my weight, and that's why I started this journey. Another part of my avatar is girls that work and feel like they have too much time at their job. They don't have enough time to take care of themselves, because I've been there. I am a fur mom, so obviously I love other fur moms. I am obsessed with the color pink and anything girly, and so I've kind of done my research and just Googled, literally I will Google top hashtags for moms, top hashtags for fur moms, top hashtags for wives or whatever. And these are the ones that I have found that I've clicked on, and I've kind of seen who else uses these hashtags. And that would be people that I would want to target. My faith is huge to me, so I have done some hashtags in regards to my faith. I always want family to be first, things like that. I've just found, and I've added to this from my original list. This is not what my original list looked like. But what I do is, as I find people that I like to follow, or as I find other bloggers or people that have a huge following that is not a Beachbody coach, I look at their hashtags and I see what they use. And so I then click on it and see, who's following those or who's commenting on those photos. And that's how I got this list. So it's really just, trial and error. Some of these I have taken off already. Some of them I've added. So it's all trial and error. I don't use locations and then usernames. What I did is I looked at who I follow, and more of also my avatar and who I'd want to actually, target based on who follows these people. And I absolutely love Fixer Upper. So I know other people that follow Joanna Gaines, and I love what Joanna Gaines stands for. They probably support her. They probably like doing at-home stuff. They probably love Fixer Upper. Be someone I would love to have a glass of wine with or a cup of coffee with, because we have a commonality in that. Lauren Scruggs, I have read her books, and she's actually from Dallas, and I just have a huge respect for her and her faith. And so anyone who follows her loves fashion, loves, has a probably, not necessarily, but probably a strong faith or an interest in faith or an interest in how she's overcome her struggles. And so that's just kind of an example. I'm not going to go through my whole list, but these are people that I follow that have a huge following that are not Beachbody coaches that would probably, me and their followers would interact and, get along well. So that's more of my avatar. And I have some other people that I wanted to add in there just because I know that I found some other people. So your blacklist, this is something else that's pretty cool to use. This is going to be things that like Instagress, what they do is they literally go off of what you put in this system. And so if you put, hashtags, I would not recommend putting hashtags about fitness, but some of these people that I put on their accounts, they, enjoy fitness. And so I want to find people that are not hashtagging Beachbody or It Works or Plexus or Advocare or anything rap related or Herbalife. I don't want any other MLM people. And I know that that's something that people struggle with is, especially on Instagram, you're getting a lot of new followers, but they're all It Works people or they're all Beachbody coaches already. And so this helps that. This gives you a blacklist. And so if anyone even it's a hashtag though. So if they hashtag any of that stuff, they won't follow them or like their photos. However, I have had Instagress like some other Beachbody coaches stuff because they're not using Beachbody as their hashtag, which they shouldn't. So I just kind of go back and check. So it's a monitor I just monitor it or whatever. But, and then let's see, the auto stop is like typically, I don't know why this is zeroed out. Oh, because it's not started, but it's, if it likes 50 photos, it's going to stop and then it's going to go and unfollow or follow, or it's going to go to the next thing. And that is it. So, really, I don't use every aspect of Instagress, but my biggest things that I love are these tags and the usernames because that helps me when I'm finding people on Instagram already. So it's the work that I'm doing, but it's doing it for me. I do want to say this though, I'm still personally and manually looking for people on Instagram. When your Instagress is running, you can still work, you can still post on Instagram, but don't mass add people. So don't go into Instagress and then go to like Crowdfire because it will lock you out of your account because this is an automated system and they're going to see that someone else is in your account trying to like and follow as much as they are, and they will kick you out for that reason. So I still, as my Instagress is running, I still, I will still go and comment and like on people's photos. I will message people. I will, post on like my pictures. And so I still work my Instagram while this is running. I just don't go through and like go through the explore page and then find something that, and then like. I don't do that. I just find 5 people typically per day that I will go and like and comment on their photos and add them to my list of people that I want to start talking to. And then, yeah, that's kind of what I do with my Instagram. So this is Instagress. I'm going to stop my screen share. And Bridget, do you have any questions? Whoops, sorry, I just muted myself. Do you have any questions before we get off?
I don't think so. I think you answered everything good.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. We hope this helps, and we will talk to you soon.